Well, it often seems like celebs know about the latest skincare techniques long before we do, so we have a secret weapon. Dr. Julia Carroll. She is here to give us all the latest and greatest. What's happening?
So we've got 4 what's hot, what's not. The biggest thing, I think, to hit the beauty market right now is something called Belkyra or Kybella. Okay. So it is for the double chin, or what we call submental fat.
Neither of those sound good.
No. But it's been a bane of people's existence, the neck area, because we have lots of things for the face, but the neck is an area that people always come in and ask me about.
Years and years and years ago, someone said to me that worked in the business, like, when you put on your face cream, put it all through your neck,
right?
All
through
chest,
your chest,
and I would like rub it onto
hands.
the back, even, yeah, and then rub it into the hands, and
right.
I've done it forever.
Right. So this is a product that is injectable. It starts at about $600 per session, and you might need 1 to 3 of them, and it's permanent non-surgical reduction of that little area of fat, brand new to Canada.
So how's it getting rid of it?
So it's little needles that we inject, and it's basically dissolving it. It's injectable liposuction. Yeah, and it's permanent.
Only on the chin?
Only on the chin, but you know we're going to experiment.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Let's keep moving forward in that direction.
So men love this one, and they think again permanent. So you're in, you get it done, 2 or 3 sessions, and that's it forever.
Wow.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
great.
Something that's kind of been around, but is trending a little bit, is hand injections. So, you know, same thing we were talking about, where you want to focus on the chest, you want to keep your hands looking beautiful as well. We can do laser to get rid of brown spots. We can also do injectables. This product is called Radiesse, and it plumps up the hands. Starts about $800 for a procedure, and it can last 1 to 2 years. And it just makes your hands match your beautiful face.
And again, that's exactly it. There's you know, when you try so hard to keep yourself like feeling good, there are those little places, the hands, the neck, that are going to give you away.
I love my grandma, but I don't want my hands to look like hers.
I hear that, sister. All right, and what else?
All right, so what's out? I think Kylie Jenner and the whole scandal from last year, her lips, I think that's on the way out. So we had a lot of people coming into the office, young women wanting, you know, these big lips. And if you start to watch it, you probably read a lot of fashion magazines as I do, you can start to see in the editorial photo shoots that those lip sizes are going down. So for me, that's great. We want something that's balanced. We want something proportionate to the face. You know, this does not look natural, and it's not beautiful. But with a little improvement on the lips, you can really make someone go from beautiful to amazing.
Yeah.
But you have to know how to do it.
So that's what I want to ask you as well. I find 2 things you said really intriguing. When someone comes in and says, so I want the Kylie Jenner, do you say no? Or
I won't do it.
You won't do it?
No, because the odd time someone's pushed me, I'm not happy with the result. And that's my, you know, that's my calling card.
Exactly.
Right? So I want people to not say, where'd you get your lips done? To say, you look amazing today.
Yep.
Have you been on vacation?
Yep.
Right? So it's all about balance and proportion. You don't give someone lips that don't fit their face.
And how do you know if you think now is the time in my life that I want to try something that might make me feel good about myself? How, as a patient, what questions should I ask? And how should I know that you have a light touch, but maybe this other person does not?
I mean, you can ask before and after pictures. If you come into my office, I actually do these 5 proportion measurements. So I will take your face, I will measure it out, and I will point out features that fit the golden ratio, which is considered beautiful, and proportions that don't. So I'll say to you, and you can see that, you know, your cheekbones are exactly where they need to be, but when we measure this, this, and this, then you can see that your lips are,
Is it about
you know,
symmetry or size?
It's symmetry, balance, and proportion. Lips are about symmetry, but the whole face is about proportion. So the sides of your face are like sisters, not twins.
Oh, so they shouldn't be exactly symmetrical.
They don't have to be, as long as it's all in balance and proportion.
So interesting. And finally, does stuff, typically like Botox and those sorts of things, do they typically cost the same?
It depends on the person, right? So we were talking about $800 for that. Lips range about $650 perhaps. And then one last thing, topical Botox is coming.
Oh.
So it's in the works.
Good news as well. Very good, Dr. Julia Carroll from Compass Dermatology. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
We're going to take a break. You're watching Global on this Wednesday morning. We'll be right back.